Hello, watching Vnews Bulletin. From and now the headlines as usual.
Nghệ An province developing medicinal herbs. Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Smart City project yields initial outcomes. Buckwheat Flower Festival returns to Hà Giang in November.
Let's begin our bulletin with the most prominent events of the week from September 26th to October the 2nd.
President Nguyễn Phúc attended the state funeral of former Japanese Prime Minister Abe Shinzo held in Tokyo on September 27th. President Phúc expressed respect for the special affection and valuable support and assistance that Prime Minister Abe had extended to Vietnam and Vietnamese people. During his stay in Japan, President Phúc held talks with Japanese Prime Minister Kishida Fumio. He also met with Japanese Emperors Naruhito and Japanese parliamentary leaders. During the events, the two sides expressed the hope to further cooperations in various fields, including infrastructure building, ODA provision, technology transfer, and investment and trade.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and his Cuban counterpart Manuel Marrero Cruz discussed measures to enhance bilateral cooperation during their talks held in Hanoi on September 29th as part of the latter's visit to Vietnam. The two sides agreed on ways to stabilize bilateral trade relations and enable their businesses to invest in infrastructure development, production, and renewable energies, among others. The Cuban Prime Minister also met with Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng, President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, and National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ, during which the two sides expressed determination to further deepen the special traditional friendship between Vietnam and Cuba.
Foreign Minister Bùi Thanh Sơn paid an official visit to Germany from September 26-27 at the invitation of his German counterpart, Annalena Baerbock. Sơn held talks with his counterpart, during which the two sides agreed to intensify cooperation in new fields such as climate change response and renewable energy. The Vietnamese officials also met other German government and state leaders. The two sides vowed to further strengthen cooperation in the coming time. He later paid an official visit to Austria on September 28th and 29th, which is an important event when the two countries are marking the 50th anniversaries of their diplomatic ties. During the meetings with Austrian leaders, the two sides agreed to continue working together to fully tap opportunities from the EU's Vietnam Free Trade Agreement.
Vietnam may become a new tiger in Asia, commented Italy's La Repubblica daily after the World Bank raised the Southeast Asian country's growth forecast.
The journal cited data from the World Bank East Asia and Pacific Economic Update, showing that the region may record growth of 3.2% this year and 4.6% next year. Vietnam is predicted to lead the region with growth of 7.2%, higher than the bank's earlier forecast of 5.3%. Based on these statistics, La Repubblica held that the new Asian tiger in 2022 will be Vietnam. Analysts assert that factors promoting the growth of Asia, except China, include the ending of restriction measures to prevent COVID-19 pandemic, the reopening of borders, and the resumption of consumption and industrial production. At the same time, the rise in commodity prices due to the global energy crisis also has a role to play in boosting trade regions' export-dependent economies, they said.
Hanoi has defined cultural resources as an important part in the building of creative city as well as sustainable development of the capital.
Cultural resources include human resources, cultural heritage and products, and cultural infrastructure. In order to optimize the resources, along with strengthening leadership and direction in the field, the city has rolled out many solutions in policy, planning, investment attraction, and personnel training, while building database and promoting its image. It will also work to fulfill on commitments given while joining the UNESCO Creative City Network. After 2 years of entering the network, Hanoi has effectively exploited its potentials and strengths in the field of creative design, conducting the construction of many innovative and creative works and projects, contributing to the formation of a modern infrastructure system and the development of creative spaces. However, there is much for the city to do to turn cultural resources into strengths and motivation for its development. To date, the number of projects related to the building of Creative City has remained modest. The city also lacks unique creative products, while the firms engaging in the production and business related to cultural products are mostly of small scale. The cultural industry of Hanoi is still modest compared to other creative cities in the world. As scheduled, the city has only 1 year to fulfill its commitments stated in its dossiers for UNESCO Creative City Network.
The TH Group is investing in the protection and development of hundreds of valuable Vietnamese medicinal herbs as part of a project to conserve and develop high-quality sources of herbal products in association with sustainable development. The endeavor is expected to have local people in the central province of Nghệ An escape from poverty and send Vietnamese herbal products out to the world.
The area surrounding the Mường Lông Central for conserving and developing medical herbs in Mường Lông Commune, Kỳ Sơn District, Nghệ An Province, is covered in thick forests with high humidity and nutritious soil, which are favorable for growing hundreds of valuable medicinal herbs. This location was chosen by the TH Group for developing herbal materials when ensuring forest protection.
Quan điểm khi làm dược liệu của chúng tôi là chúng tôi khai thác cố gắng là tập trung với
We make use of medicinal trees that are available nearby, then apply advanced technologies to create high-quality herbal products.
địa phương này thì trên cơ sở những cái
To guarantee fresh and clean herbal materials, a processing factory was built in Mường Lông Commune. All herbal products are made from natural materials. The TH Group buys the natural materials harvested by local farmers and also built a conservation area to grow more than 40 types of medicinal herbs.
The herbal trees in the locality have become rare. The company is seeking proper procedures to grow and develop the trees.
An organic herbal growing model is being conducted in the hope of preserving and developing Vietnamese herbs, generating jobs for local farmers and improving their lives.
I previously struggled to make ends meet, but at the company, I earned a stable income and can support my children.
The TH Group is laying foundation for Vietnam's herbal industry by creating naturally made products that are good for the health. It also has ambitions of sending Vietnamese herbal products to global markets.
The Smart City Development Plan of the southern province of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu was approved in 2019 with the aim of completing administration and state management apps and other apps to serve businesses, residents, and visitors. The project has so far proved successful. Vũng Tàu City opened a Smart City Administration Center on December 21, 2020, equipped with technology applications to help local authorities and residents monitor and report urban issues. A solutions package comes with a smartphone app called Vũng Tàu IOC, which serves as the transparent communications channel between residents and local authorities. Residents can send images, videos, and verbal reports on social issues via the app, with a response coming from officials by the same means. Users can also submit documents for completing public administrative procedures or receive guidance on local tourism and leisure activities.
The Smart City Administration Center has helped Vũng Tàu receive complaints on urban issues, and quickly handle any violations.
In 2021, when COVID-19 broke out in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province, applications allowed meetings to be conducted online, and information on the virus was quickly delivered to citizens on many different platforms, helping local authorities issue timely instructions and information.
Meetings at all levels were conducted online, contributing to saving time and cost. It is really convenient.
In December 2019, the Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Provincial People's Committee adopted the Smart City Development Project for 2020 to 2022 with a direction to 2025 and a vision towards 2030. This shows the great endeavor of the province in realizing the government's Sustainable Smart Urban Development Plan to 2025, which aims to improve state management efficacy, the business environment, and quality of life for local people. Under the project, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu will host smart cities by applying information and communications technology in 6 areas: smart management, smart economy, smart traffic, smart environment, smart citizens, and smart life. It's forecast that higher quality FDI will point to Vietnam in the near future, mostly in clean energy, high-tech agriculture, and mechanical engineering.
Over $15 billion in FDI was disbursed in the first 9 months of this year, a year-on-year rise of over 16%, according to the Foreign Investment Agency under the Ministry of Planning and Investment. As of September 20th, the total new, adjusted, and contribution of capital for share purchases by foreign investors totaled $18.7 billion, down 15% from the same period last year. In January to September, there were over 1,350 new licensed projects with a total capital of over $7 billion, up more than 11% in volume, but down 43% in value. The decrease in capital was attributed to limited traveling during COVID-19 pandemic at the beginning of this year, making it difficult for foreign investors from flying to Vietnam to seek opportunities. In order to welcome new investment flows, Vietnam needs to stay ready in terms of land, human resources, infrastructure, while keep improving the business environment.
The Buckwheat Flower Festival will return to Đông Văn District, the northernmost province of Hà Giang, this November, according to Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Trần Đức Quý.
Hà Giang has won nearly 400 hectares of buckwheat, which are expected to be in blossom from mid-October to late December. Buckwheat flowers from the Van Karst Plateau Geopark have become a tourist icon of Hà Giang province. Not only used as a traditional food of ethnic people, flowers of the grain also bring a poetic beauty, creating a unique feature in the mountainous highlands. This year's Buckwheat Flower Festival, slated for November 26th, will feature a series of side events, including an exhibition of local one commune, one product, and signature agricultural products, a marathon named Running on Happiness Route, and an auto and a motorbike race. There will be a kayak and a racing paddleboat race on iconic Nho Quế River. Visitors can also enjoy the view of a floral road on Đông Văn Ancient Street, as well as various folk games of ethnic minorities, sport events, and traditional cuisine.
And that's wrap up our news bulletin. Thanks for watching. See you next time.